everybody. Gonna go ahead and post this real quick to Twitter and see who joins. Alright, gonna give it a few seconds and then we'll get started. Let's see how many people we got in here. We got about, alright, we got 10, so I'll go ahead and get started. Good morning. Can anybody let me know if you can hear me in the chat? Alright, cool. Alright, so I'm going to get started going back to this channel that we've had in Bitcoin. So I have a couple levels lower. If we go lower, if that harmonic completes lower, these are the levels I'll be watching out for. We have a couple others that are up here. There's one that's calling for right around 22.2K. And then we also have this massive one, right? This big one that's a potential harmonic too, where if it hits that, you're gonna want to get out, and you're gonna want to maybe take a short from up here. To be honest, this is when everybody would get bullish again too. So right around, it's like 30K, between 30 and 31K. So this is kind of what I'm watching for. These are the levels I'm kind of playing. This red box right here is support. You have this order block that was over here, and then you have about 2 months of range that we've been in back here, and we're holding above it right now. So as long as we can hold above that range, like this range high, like the 20,000 area, preferably get it back above exactly 20,300. If we can stay above that, we'll be good. If we back test this as resistance, we will be testing these lower levels down here again. And I had a couple other charts that I was looking at for some lower levels. So we have a couple other harmonics too. One's calling for like 21.8-ish. But this can also be a 1.414, which would be around 21.5, which is also a significant level if you can tell from over here too. So it's the matter of, are we gonna come down and are we gonna test this area first, complete this harmonic and then go up, or what are we gonna do? If we're gonna go back and we can kind of look at, do I have a naked chart? Probably not. I'll look at this for now. If we go to the 4 hour, it looks like we're kind of curling up on the lower time frames. Just kind of looks like we're in a channel, maybe a bull flag. Something like this. So the only thing I could worry about is us getting like rejected right around here, coming down and testing these lower levels. But it looks like we're starting to turn green on the MACD on the 3 hour at least. Let's go 4 hour. We're trying to. And it looks like we might have like a 4 hour breakout too of the RSI. We do. So what we could look for is a back test. Come down, maybe back test the RSI on the 4 hour and then go. So that would be nice if we can break out, maybe back test and then go, or something like that. But it's starting to look good. This is a hidden bullish divergence too, because you have right around here, you have this lower price going up into this higher price here. It's actually a 3-time hidden bullish divergence, so it would look like this. And why it's hidden bullish divergence is because you have continuation of price going up and you have a lower high each time, or a higher low each time, and then the MACD comes down lower than what it was previously, right? So it's a hidden bullish divergence. And then you also have the RSI breakout, so that's good to see. So that's indicating for, hopefully we get some relief here. It kind of lines up with DXY too, because the dollar I said was going to top out right around the top of this harmonic. I posted on Twitter. You have a nasty deviation here too. At least we're forming some deviations. I need to put on my deviation indicator again too. I think I have it, or divergence. I love this indicator. It's called divergence for many indicators, and I don't know why it doesn't save my settings. Only show last divergence. Positive is green. Negative should be red. Sometimes I keep the MAs on, sometimes I don't. Moving averages. But yeah, this is the level that I wanted to see reject on the dollar to give us another pump. So let's see, we might find some resistance here, but hopefully we can pump for a little bit. All right, what did we want to see? We wanted to see I'm still in from over here on Doge. I think I deleted my older charts. But I entered a while ago, right? I entered here, 1.4114 right here. This is where I entered. So I took profit up here at my first take profit, and then I only got out like half. I've been holding the rest, and I just added a little bit, so we'll see what happens. Let's start with, actually I want this off. We'll start with algo. Then I'll go to ETH too. I want to look at ETH. I haven't looked at ETH in a while. Oh my god, what's going on with all my charts? I have so much shit on them. These are old algo charts. Actually, I looked at this on stream, I think, the other day, and I just charted a fuck ton. But these yellow lines are old as shit because that's when I had a different background. So this is the neckline that we needed to break that I've had drawn out for a while, right about here at the B point of this harmonic. This is irrelevant, we already broke out. We have this trend line that we broke out of a while ago. But ultimately this was a trend line that I wanted to see reclaimed, this one right here, and it looks like we did come up and we did reclaim it here. And as soon as we reclaimed it, look what happened, we jumped up to this neckline. So I want to see a break of this level and then a retest, and you could probably long the retest here and be safe and put a stop loss below this trend line. And then you could have targets, let's see here. I mean, I think you could push all the way up to here, to be honest, 48 cents. That would probably be my target, right around 48 cents. And I'd probably try to play it like something like this, grab the retest, stop loss below here. Probably have a good 3-to-1 odds. I usually take 3-to-1 trades for the most part, so something like that would be what I would be looking for. Let's see if we got any divergences on this. Maybe a bearish divergence, to be honest, at the moment. Yeah. So we do have a bearish divergence at the moment, so we're going to see if that's going to play out and we get rejected at this neckline area. Because every time we've tested it recently, we've been below it, right? Below it, we got rejected, deviated out. Like here, we had a little deviation. Deviated out of the range, and then once we broke back into the range, you're back in the range. You went back down to like the bottom of the range. So I want to see a break of the range, and you can long this, the breakout, and hopefully put your stop loss below, and it's worth a trade. But if you break back into the range, that's when you got to watch out. We might actually break out here though. Little hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour. This is playing out. We'll see what happens. I want to see a breakout first. But it's looking good so far. Every time we get above this 70 on the RSI too, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so I would be careful. I would wait for a breakout on this unless you're already long. How long have I been trading? Oh shit. Well, I traded stocks before, but I just bought and hold mostly and just kind of learned TA, and I mean I messed around with it on my own and kind of was self-taught for a while before I actually started studying, but about probably 10 years now. And then I got into crypto at like 2016, but I wasn't a trader back then. Didn't really trade crypto either. I just bought and did more fundamental, and started trading like 2017-18 for crypto. All right, what's next? Oh wow, it looks like Adam was hitting one of my resistances. See if we break out of this. If we can clear this level, Adam's gonna go way higher. This might be a good short. This can extend all the way up to the 886 and still be legit. All right, I had a bunch of harmonics here actually. It's messing around with the chart. So we had this one harmonic I posted forever ago. We called the top on this. And then we had a couple others that are forming. Get rid of this one. So we had a butterfly here. It's butterfly 1272. Looks like it pushed past, so it can hit the 1414, which is where it's at right now. And then it can also extend to the 1618. But you have the 1414, and then you also have a bat that lines up here too. So this is going to be a tough resistance for Adam, which is not good. We might actually see a nuke, to be honest, if some of these play out. Just reading what the charts are giving us. Maybe not a massive nuke, but definitely a nuke. We're at about a 618 retracement so far. This would be brutal. Coming back down here and testing something like this. That would make a lot of sense though, right? This would be good support if you hit that 618. Yeah, this is a tough resistance. If you can flip that, I mean, I think you can go a little bit higher. We're getting in the danger zone though, especially when you see this starting to curl back down on the daily. And that's invalid, so it's not a hidden bullish. Divergence. I would like to see us pump past this, but at the same time, it's there's a hidden bullish divergence on the 8 hour, I guess, yeah. Oh. It's a big resistance though. Let's see if we can push past this. I want to look at ETH. So on ETH, we had a perfect Gartley. I made a quick video for this, actually, but you have the 618, you have a 618, and then you have a 786. So this is a perfect Gartley. It doesn't get much better than that. It makes sense. I mean, look what happened as soon as that happened. For your targets, usually, you have, of course, the 0.5 is like a normal retrace from, that's Gahn's rule, WD Gahn. Usually everything at least 0.5 retraces. But I would like to see a push up to the 618 and the 786 if you can get that. A lot of times Gartleys, if you're super bullish, you can actually push up to the 1618, which is this level up here. If we're super bullish, I mean, we're gonna have to wait and see. But it looks like we're bouncing off 382, so the 618 can be next. This is like the golden zone right here. run into some resistance in here. So let's see if we can push up from 15.13 to 17.22. If we can hold this, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to get a push up there if the dollar's topping. Yeah, the 4 hour looks damn good on ETH. But we have to hold this level. Yeah, look at that. ETH broke out. I know he needs to talk about Doge. He's making some small talk before he talks about Doge. Let's see a clean break of this. If we can get a clean break of this, I might take an ETH long. But I want to see that break and maybe get a retest, and then see if this retests as well on the 4 hour. And you'd probably get a good long in here. Probably at least at like 16-ish. You might be able to push up to here though. Someone call that a bull flag. So we'll see what happens. Dude, this thing retraced the entire fucking move. This was great. I had these levels mapped out for a while too, because we hit a 786 here perfectly. So I'm like, if we're hitting a 786, we're either gonna nuke down to the 1272. Where's the 1272? So that's about a 1272. The 1.414, which was right here, 1.414, and then if you extend it the whole way, you get a 1618. And this is pretty much a 1618. And I longed right here, and that was a fire long. I think I hit like 25% at least. I think I got out like 30%. Trim most of it off at least. This was a fire trade. But I was looking at it, I mean, in my eyes, I was actually at the gym, and I had this draw on this trend line, right? And then we touched the trend line, and I'm like, hold on, I remember there being a fucking butterfly here. So I threw the butterfly on real quick, and we had a 1618 extension, and I was like, okay, I'm long in that. I don't care if it's a hack. Harmonics work through like natural Fibonacci levels that are like used by human nature. They're in human nature, and you can see them basically in your DNA. Whales hunt krill in it. It's a bunch of stuff if you look them up. But kind of just talks about human nature and how they react, and that's why they work so well. All right, so recently H&T, I mean, this was bullish as fuck. I bought some more spot on this. You have a cipher 382 786 between a 1.13 and 1.414, close enough. And you got a 2 right here for a ratio. And then you also have bullish divergence. So high or low. And you have momentum sloping up, like you want to send this thing. So I bought some spot down here, but this thing looks good. If you want to zoom all the way out too, look at the breakout it had. So it looks like we're kind of just retesting this breakout right now. And we're kind of hovering around, we're kind of bottoming out, so you could see this thing move as well. Short-term targets. for these levels to be hit. I should just throw it across for you. If you would have taken it now, your stop loss would still have to be down here. So I don't know if it's worth it now because it's like a 1-to-1 trade. You could honestly put your stop loss here and risk it a little bit more to get your 3-to-1, but the key was to enter at the harmonic and then leave your stop loss here, and then you have 3-to-1. Looks like the daily's breaking out too. That's nice. What you can do is you can place some bids down here if you wanted. See if you get this, which is a retouch here, and then send. So just test this again and then send. Look at that, you have a 3-day breakout on the RSI and a retest completed right here. That looks great on the 3-day. I mean, even on the daily, you probably have the same shit. Close enough, right? It still broke out. Looks good. I like this trade a lot. We get him pretty low too. It hasn't pumped. Everything else has been pumping a lot. So we entered right here. I have my stop loss down here at like 0.48 under all of this. If you wanted, you could probably put it right under here. I like to give my trades a little bit of room to breathe because we don't over leverage over here. And then you have your targets up here. First target, top of this range. Second target up here, right under this. And how I got that is I took the fib levels, I pulled it down, they line up at the 618 and the 786. Wait, seriously? Twitter's gonna get sued like crazy. Did they actually get sued though? Is that making me bearish on Doge? It makes me almost want to get out of Doge and just look for something else on stream and just long that instead. Let's see if we can find a good setup. I do like IMAX, but let's see if we can find something else. I wonder if this thing's ever gonna pump again. Link. Alright, I'm just gonna remove everything and start naked again. Swing low, 618. So the Gartley is what I'm kind of eyeing for a big rejection. If we hit here, that's a big rejection. And for future reference, I might as well mark the 1618 because this could turn into a deep crab. in the future and reject from up here. So in the future, this is going to be a big rejection zone. Look how that lines up. You take the 1618, that golden ratio right off the deep crab, and look at the resistance that you get up here. It's golden. Oh wait, why is that there? So I could see link up to this area. That's a Gartley. And then look, you have this resistance over here too. These candlesticks on the daily. So it's just a matter of how are we going to get there. There's a lot of stuff that's going to happen in between that we get there. And we just broke out of this downtrend. And we pretty much retested it. So link could definitely send here. Looks like this was a bat. Are we at the 886 right now? So we do have a smaller time frame bat here, which is right here. So this is a bearish harmonic. Right at the 886. Close enough. So yeah, this is a bearish harmonic right here. So you can actually kind of see how we're reacting off that bearish harmonic. So you could probably short scalp link at least down to, back to the retest. I would think. I would think you could get something like down here at least before we start to move our way back up. I don't know, man. I'm starting to get a little bit of bear vibes with some of the shit I see on the charts, with some coins at least. Some I think can still run, but some of these are looking pretty bearish. Yeah, I don't know why Luna or Loon C looks low-key kind of bullish, to be honest. You have a bullish harmonic that just painted right here. Then you have this potential harmonic. So those two targets pretty much line up with this area here and then the top of this area too. I would probably try to get out here and probably try to get out right at the top of this daily. Move them down a little bit just to front run them. But yeah, I think Loon C looks good. Who knows? It just looks good. Maddox retracing. So this can extend up to, it's a 1272. Do we have a butterfly here? Is this a butterfly? This looks like a 786 here. Let me check. It's 618. Okay. One 618. Yeah, that lines up the good resistance. I don't know, man. I think we can still push up to here. We did have an alternate bat pattern which looks like this. It's the bat pattern, but instead of the 886, it can push up. So the 886 was here that I had marked. It can push up to the 1.13. So that might be why we're hitting some turbulence here. It's because this is a alternate bat pattern right there. But I think Matic could probably honestly push up to the D at some point. But I think that's where we kind of reject. I think we have a larger harmonic there too. Yeah, I think we have a Gartley there, which is very bearish. And it lines up perfectly with the 1618 of the other one. So I think the 124 area is a dangerous area. If this extends up here, I mean, then this would be a bat. So these are just all levels to watch for rejections. Isn't it crazy how when you line these up sometimes, how they just line up perfectly with the candlesticks in some levels? You go to the weekly levels, look at the weekly resistance here. Weekly resistance right at the 124 right here. Is SHIB pumping while Doge is shit in the bed? Why would you look at that? I'm actually in a SHIB long right now from that entry too. Been in this for a while. Like 2 days at least. I mean, SHIB's probably not a bad punt still if you put a stop loss down below 0.11. It could really move. It could literally go all the way up to 0.0002. Look at this. This would be a good resistance. And if you go to the weekly, this harmonic calls right at this weekly, these weekly levels. Maybe SHIB plays some catch up to Doge, since Doge is kind of getting shit on right now. The SHIB versus Doge chart is starting to get a little bit more momentum back. And I mean, you got to look at the SHIB versus Bitcoin chart too. You got an inverse head and shoulders. You have a bull flag breakout, retest of the bull flag breakout. What really happens when you really want to see SHIB get up and moon is when you break out and you get on top of this, all of this over here, and retest that. Then you could really move. All right, let's see if SHIB plays some catch up to Doge right now. I'm up 115%. What leverage do I have on this? 20. Oh my god, SHIB is fucking mooning. Holy shit. Oh my god, I sniped the bottom of this. Oh my god. Can Doge do this? Holy fuck. I mean, look at this breakout it had on SHIB. And we just retested it. I mean, I don't think you're too late if you do a low leverage. You might be able to ride this bitch all the way up because I don't know if it's going to stop. Dude, who the fuck is T-Wop and SHIB right now? What would you guys do if Elon announced that he was integrating SHIB instead of Doge? I honestly just added a little bit to my long, which fucked up my entry, but whatever. I didn't add much. INJ is starting to move again too. I should look at INJ again. Algo. Ooh, is Algo breaking out? I'm gonna have to check. Come on, SHIB, you can do it. Ape and curve. So let's go to curve, ape, and then near. So I have spot curve. I'm not in any leverage trades on this. But we had a Gartley. So we had another 618, 786, and a 0.5 retracement, and a 1618 for the B to D, which is very rare to get that. So entry should have been down here, but I entered late. I didn't get to catch the wick, unfortunately. I didn't have bids placed. Yeah, SHIB's off to the races. Let's hope that Doge goes off to the races too. I would not mind a pump on both of those. Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I just marketed some more SHIB. Cause let's be real. This breakout is intense. You see this line I have down here? Put the house on SHIB if we get this. I can delete that now. Because it looks like the 0.26, 236 was the area to add, which I opened along there, but let's hope it moons. Doge is starting to move too. Let's hope we can get a proper pump here from both of those dog coins. Oh, Doge is moving. Let's go. Dude, this is nuts. I kind of want to find a clear chart with nothing on it. This'll work. Oh wow, I forgot I had this drawn. I drew this on another stream. And I longed the bottom of this trend line here. And then I said if it breaks out, whichever way it breaks out, that's the way you want to trade it. And look what happened. We broke out. Look what happened as soon as you broke out of this. That was nuts. Let's hope it's just not like a fake out, right? I mean, lower time frame. This might be a cipher. 618. Close. I would look for the 786 minimum, most likely. Which, does that line up with anything over here? Because I'm pretty sure this next level is the 886. So yeah, the 786 lines up here. Yeah, so you're gonna run into some resistance right around these red lines if we're gonna continue to moon like this. What's gonna be interesting is SHIB likes to just pump right through that shit. And if we can just pump right through that shit, I mean, this thing could really fucking rip. Just make sure you put your stop loss at break even again. I would not be surprised either. I could see, so if you want to look at, say, macro, I mean, this is the macro harmonic I had. I have a couple actually, hold on. I had another chart that I had, yeah, this one. So you had this harmonic, that was the 1.414 at the 786 right here. And this is the 1.414, so this is a trend line. You wanted to keep that. We dipped below it, yeah, sure. That's fine. I think we might have went to the 1618, but I like to keep this because look, we tapped it here. We came back over here and tapped it again, but I didn't long it like a fucking idiot. I might go ahead and post my stream again to see if we can get anybody else. But holy shit, we're mooning, boys. We're mooning. I just fucked up my entry though. I had a 11.57 entry, and when I marketed in, I moved it up to 0.024. So let's kind of look where I'm at now. And then from here, which is not a bad area if you look at it, because that's still a great like support resistance area here. So if we do come back down, I mean, I'll be safe. I mean, we probably dip down to here again if we dip down, but I don't know if we're gonna dip down, dude. This is a massive breakout. This is a breakout from $313 days of downtrend. So almost an entire year of downtrend that we just broke out and retested. That's nothing to joke about. Honestly, just buy spot or go low leverage and enjoy the ride. I'm probably gonna add on any dips that we get, to be honest. Saka just tweeted, oh my god. Yo, thanks Mizzlefire for the shout out. I'm very happy about the 12.4 entry with the size I have on there. So sized up a little bit on confirmation. I like Samo. You just have a bunch of bag holders still in Samo. I personally, there's a Gartley pattern that could be forming. And the Gartley pattern would take you to 21 cents, which is about a 3x from here. So definitely possible. 1.5x. Four-hour hidden bullish divergence, maybe? Yep, 4-hour hidden bullish, triple hidden bullish divergence, or double, whatever. So here, and now we're curving back down, which is great, right? If we can curve back down, this thing will actually send. So let's line it up on price. I guess you could, it should start. I'll show you. It's not the best. I mean, price should be able to show it, but you can't really show it here. But you do have a hit bullish divergence, and down here you had a lot of bullish divergences. But yeah, it does have a bullish divergence. See the histogram, the 4-hour hidden bullish? That's what I was talking about. This is a hidden bullish. That's just a bullish divergence. This is hidden bullish right here. Oh, dude, if we hold this, if we just literally break up, hold this, retest this as support, you're literally going straight there if this holds a support. That's going to be your first major area, which also lines up over here. Fuck. Is there any way to change my cursor instead of this thing? Like change what my cursor looks like. No, I don't know. Okay. Oh, Rose. I'll check Rose. Oh, I just kind of want to see what's happening here. Sorry, this is entertaining. Nice, Rose looks good. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I actually see this playing out. Maybe not to this one, but definitely to this one, and I mean almost 100% positive to this one. I honestly should change my first take profit. Is that the 786? I'm gonna move it to the 786. I'd rather get some of it out there just to secure some gains. But yeah, dude, this looks great. And this usually is a bat pattern, right? Which would make sense, but honestly, the alternate bat pattern, the 1.13, just makes more sense with all this resistance right here. That looks like where you would get hammered down. At 1.13 here. This would be fantastic. See if Shib can get a retest and keep sending. Yeah, dude, I'm still in Rose from right here. I averaged up a little bit. My first entry was down here, and then I sold a little bit, and then I averaged my position up, but I took some profits. Dude, when is Shib gonna do it, man? Shib's gonna do it soon, and it's gonna do it, and it's gonna melt faces. I didn't get filled on all these. I only got filled on a little bit. I was hoping for it to come down a little bit farther. Something's telling me that needs to be a test pump. Like, we need a legit pump from Shib. Yo, if just get out then. Don't let it go all the way down and lick you or something. Or set your stop loss at break even. Set your stop loss, break even, or get out, and then if it comes down lower, then try to get back in. Don't sit there and watch it go negative or go down like that. And it might have just mooned because of Sokka's tweet. Either way, it's still good entry if you can find an entry lower down around like the 1.16 area. Wait, which chart did I have that on? The fib levels? Okay. So that's what we tapped. We tapped that 0.5. From here to here, we tap the 0.5. And then we're coming down. So we're gonna see if we can stay above this 382 at this area. And see if we bounce from this 0.1267. So if you want, you could probably put your stop loss right under that. Let me make sure this is lined up good for you. Not financial advice. Yeah, that would be clutch. I do think we come down to this level at least, 12.5, 0.125. It would make sense just to bounce between these fib levels. That would be ideal. We have such a big hidden bullish divergence. All right, we need to bounce right around here. All right, guys, give me 1 second. I'm gonna be right back. Yeah, it's all a preference. Q&T might explode from here. Doge is actually mooning. Well, not mooning, but I just use a mic. Why is it loud? I don't really have like a good setup or anything. I actually just took this trade not too long ago too, guys, because I think this one could move really hard. Still a pretty good entry. If it holds this trend line. That's a 30% move just there. 50% move just to get here. Guys, Doge is sending. This will be a great candle close if we can close the 4-hour bullish engulfing. A little fake out. Hey. I can just move it closer. It's probably a lot better. You guys probably can hear me a lot better now. The mic was actually really far away from me. Here's another one that you could probably jump into. Looks. This would be the main breakout that you need right here. But at least up into right there. Some of these might not move yet. Yeah, dude, we need to have a good dog day. We really do. We need SHIB to move with Doge. Or at least to catch up to it sooner or later. You want to see this fib level hold, and then we push up to the 618. Solana shitcoin. How did I have this lined up? There you go. Can I make this smaller? There we go. Shib's starting to go a little bit again. Not much, but starting to. Look who's leading the way, dog coins. Can't fade the dogs, man. Matic had the biggest daily candle. Phantom next. RSR. Curve. 7 days. Doge. 90 days. Doge. Sometimes it's that easy, man. I've been playing Doge. I've been playing Engine. Or Injective. It's 2 of the top movers. Last 90 days. What about last 7 days? Triaz, INJ. What's going to be next? I feel like Algo is starting to warm up. Let's check Algo. Let's see if it's starting to break out of that. Because that's one we want to catch. Oh, yeah. Algo's about to do it, man. We probably should have just entered when we were talking about it, right? I want to see a retest. Are we going to get a retest? I'm going to be patient. The real long would have been to get in on this reclaim. That's not good. Fucking B&B. It's like the last little resistance that we have. It looks like it might have kind of broken out of that though. Which means we might get a full send on this thing. Shib, what are you doing? I am long on Doge. Yep. This may take a lot of time, but I mean, this is a massive harmonic. I think if you enter down here, I mean, there's a good chance that that could have been the actual bottom. I don't know. I've learned to not chase trades. I don't know if I'd switch, but yeah, Shibs. That's why I said watch out for this scam wick. Let's look at Shib. And I'm about to call it a night here shortly. Here's that level I said to watch out for, and I think we're holding it. For now. Yeah, we scammed a little bit below it, but it looks like we're holding it right now, so we're gonna see if we find support here and push up. Don't want to lose this level. Let's chart some low time frame shit, right? Bullish, hitting bullish divergence already. Yeah, we should go from here. This right here was just a retest of the breakout. Yeah, we came back and retested this. Now we're holding this, so now we should see, because this whole area as support. If we can hold this as support, we should continue up. I would say give it time, dude. Set your stop loss. Remember to zoom out and look at the breakout that we have. As long as we're above this red line, you're good. $12. Pretty much breakout and retest. stock market looks like shit. Unless we're just breaking out and retesting here, and we open up tomorrow, nice. Oh fuck, I forgot about this. That's gross. Would not be opposed to this. Crypto usually follows, yeah. 0.053. If you get 0.053 on rose, you're long the fuck out of it. Not financial advice. It's just a good area. Bitcoin's testing some resistance here. I think we could maybe have a pullback. Alright, guys, I think I'm gonna hop off. Don't forget to subscribe, and probably start streaming again next week or so. I'm working to finish out the Discord that I have, and I will be opening that up probably in the next week or two. So I'll let you guys know. I'll post it on Twitter and everything. But thanks for tuning in, and have a good day.